Hello everyone and welcome to my CS24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. 90-Day Fiancé's Angela Deem shockingly reveals if she was kind to Michael Ilesanmi after announcing new plan to deport him. 90-Day Fiancé, happily ever after? Star Angela Deem revealed her true feelings towards Michael Ilesanmi after recently sharing her plan to kick him out of the U.S. Angela and Michael's relationship has been the highlight of several 90-Day Fiancé spin-offs until their last stint on Happily Ever After. Angela got Michael to America following years of struggling to get him a visa. When Michael's visa was finally approved, he ditched Angela to go live his solo American dream. She now wants Michael to be deported, but she can't help but remember all the kindness she's shown towards him. Angela recently reposted a reel originally shared by @pure.quotations. The video showed a lion resting with a voiceover announcing, "I'm done with the wrong people in my life." Angela seems to have resonated with the man, saying that he would never stop being a good person. However, Angela is now changing who is going to receive her kindness. From now on, only those who truly deserve it will get her kindness. Angela's kindness was never reciprocated by Michael, who lied to her and repeatedly cheated on the elderly woman. Angela has been accused of alleged abuse by Michael. He claims that he ran away from Angela's house when he had enough of the mistreatment he faced. Michael wants a divorce from Angela on these grounds, but she claims that he used her to permanently relocate to the U.S. Angela suspected Michael was working with a group of fellow Nigerians through a WhatsApp group named Paradise Men, where they allegedly scammed older women and convinced them into taking them to the U.S. Like the other times when Michael lied to Angela and somehow still convinced her to forgive him, this time around it was no different. Even though Angela had proof that Michael was being shady, and even had a romance with a woman named Cheetah, she readily brought him to America. Angela was blinded by her love and her kindness towards Michael. She wished for him to have a better life. Unfortunately for Angela, Michael is making all of his dreams come true, one by one, but none of them involve his wife. Angela seems to have made up her mind to not allow ungrateful people like Michael in her life again. Angela and Michael were last seen together in 90-Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After? It will always remain the last time they ever appear as a couple in the franchise. Angela will only rest easy once Michael is shown the door, and she is positive that 2025 is when it'll happen. Meanwhile, Michael is living free in Houston, Texas, and is allegedly involved in a love triangle at the moment. Angela Deem has never been the type to keep her emotions bottled up. Over the years on 90-Day Fiancé, fans have seen her scream, cry, threaten, laugh, and, occasionally, soften when it comes to her husband Michael Ilesanmi. Their roller coaster relationship has been filled with more turbulence than tenderness. So when Angela recently announced her new plan to deport Michael, jaws dropped across the fandom. But what shocked people even more was her latest confession. She opened up about whether she had ever actually been kind to him amid their chaotic love story. A marriage built on drama. Angela and Michael's love affair was dramatic from day one. She was the brash, outspoken grandmother from Hazelhurst, Georgia, and he was the calm, polite Nigerian man who often struggled to stand his ground. Their chemistry was undeniable, but so were their cultural clashes, age gap issues, and constant trust battles. For years, Michael endured Angela's fiery outbursts. She yelled at him for liking women's photos on Instagram, accused him of cheating repeatedly, and even tore apart his car bumper in one explosive scene. Despite this, he still married her and made the long, painstaking process of applying for his visa. But after Michael finally arrived in the U.S., cracks widened fast. Angela accused him of betraying her and using her for a green card. Fans wondered, if Angela was so convinced Michael was only after immigration benefits, was she ever kind to him at all? Angela's deportation threat. Angela shocked the 90-Day Fiancé universe when she recently claimed she was looking into the legal steps to deport Michael. According to her, she had enough evidence to show that he had scammed her into bringing him to America, only to turn his back on her once he got what he wanted. "If Michael thinks he can play me, he's got another thing coming," Angela ranted in a recent interview. "I'll send him back faster than he got here. Don't mess with an American woman, especially me." The declaration set social media ablaze. Some fans applauded Angela for standing her ground, while others criticized her for being controlling and vindictive. Michael, meanwhile, stayed relatively quiet, reportedly focusing on building his independence in America. Was Angela ever kind? In the midst of the deportation drama, Angela made a confession that few expected. When asked if she was ever truly kind to Michael during their relationship, she took a long pause before answering. "Listen," she said, her tone wavering between defensive and reflective. "People only see me screaming on TV. But there were times, I ain't gonna lie, that I showed Michael love in my own way. Did I baby him? Hell no. That's not me. But I cooked for him, I paid for him, I fought for him to get here." People don't realize
Angela
that was me being
admitted that her
kind. Version of kindness may not look like flowers and soft words, but rather in acts of loyalty. "I never let nobody disrespect him, not even my family sometimes. That's me being kind but strong at the same time. If Michael didn't see that, then maybe he never really knew me." Fans call out double standards. The fandom, however, wasn't buying all of Angela's self-defense. Many pointed out that Angela's treatment of Michael often crossed the line into verbal abuse. They argued that financial support or loyalty does not excuse constant humiliation. "Kindness is not screaming at someone on TV and calling them useless," one fan wrote online. Another added, "Angela's idea of kindness is like a storm with a rainbow at the end, chaotic and short-lived." Still, others felt Angela's words carried some truth. They reminded critics that Michael wasn't always innocent, and there were times he had lied about social media activity and contact with other women. Michael's quiet response. While Angela made headlines with her deportation threats and confessions, Michael's reaction was more subdued. Sources close to him revealed that he is trying to carve out a new chapter in America, building stability without Angela's control looming over him. Michael's focus is on his work, his friends, and adapting to life here, an insider shared. He's not giving Angela's deportation talk much attention. At this point, he just wants peace. Fans noticed that Michael hasn't publicly clapped back at Angela, which some believe is a sign of strength. Instead of engaging in the same cycle of fiery arguments, he's choosing silence, a tactic that may frustrate Angela more than any words ever could. Angela's battle with herself. Behind all the bluster, some viewers believe Angela's threats stem from heartbreak rather than hatred. Her tough exterior masks a deep fear of abandonment, and deporting Michael may be her way of reclaiming control after feeling betrayed. "I'm not a bad person," Angela insisted. "I loved that man with all I had. If he threw that away, then yeah, I'll do what I gotta do. But don't ever say I wasn't kind. I was kind in my own damn way." The admission was perhaps the closest Angela has ever come to vulnerability on camera. It showed that despite the anger, she still cares about how her actions are perceived and whether her love, however unconventional, was acknowledged. What comes next? As Angela pursues legal advice on deportation, fans are bracing for another chapter in this chaotic saga. Will she actually follow through with her plan, or is this another emotional outburst meant to scare Michael into submission? If history is any indication, Angela may cool down before making any drastic legal moves. But one thing is certain, she thrives on keeping the world guessing. Whether she's screaming at Michael, threatening to end the marriage, or suddenly showing a rare moment of tenderness, Angela knows how to keep the cameras rolling. A love that won't die easily. For all the toxicity, Angela and Michael's love story has been one of the most unforgettable in 90 Day Fiancé history. It's messy, controversial, and at times uncomfortable to watch, but it's also magnetic. Fans can't seem to look away, even when the couple seems beyond repair. Angela's confession about kindness doesn't erase years of turmoil, but it adds a new layer of complexity to their narrative. It forces viewers to question whether love can exist in such a storm, and whether Angela's rough version of affection counts as kindness at all. For now, Michael remains in America, silent but steady, while Angela plots her next move. And if there's one thing everyone has learned about Angela Deem, it's this: you never truly know what she'll do next.